Cupid. The name itself brings images of a playful cherub with golden curls and tiny wings, flying through the air with a quiver full of arrows, a symbol of love, joy, and romance. But what if I told you, his story is not one of happiness, that Cupid himself was cursed by love? Long before he became the god of love, Cupid was simply a spirit, formless, drifting, watching humans from afar. He saw the way they longed for each other, the way their hearts ached in silence, the way love could bring both the greatest joy and the deepest sorrow. The goddess Venus, the ruler of love and beauty, took notice of him. She saw his fascination, his curiosity, but she also saw something else, emptiness. "You have the heart of a god," she told him, "but no purpose." And so, she gave him one. Venus took a single ember from the fire of passion and placed it inside his chest. She shaped his form, golden wings, youthful face, hands that could wield both kindness and destruction. And then, she gifted him 2 sets of arrows. The golden arrows would spark desire, drawing 2 souls together in an unbreakable bond. But the leaden arrows, they would steal love away. A single touch, and the heart would grow cold, never to feel love again. From that moment, Cupid was sent into the world, unseen but always present, weaving the fates of lovers. He watched them meet, watched them fall, watched them chase after each other through the corridors of time. But there was one thing Venus never told him. Whoever carries love's flame can never feel love themselves. And so, while Cupid spent eternity crafting love stories for others, he could never have his own. But then, he saw her. Psyche, a mortal woman whose beauty was said to rival Venus herself. But it wasn't just her beauty that caught Cupid's eye, it was her spirit. She was kind, curious, full of life. Unlike the other mortals, she did not seek love for vanity or power. She longed for something real. Cupid was drawn to her in a way he could not explain. He visited her in secret, invisible to human eyes, whispering to her in dreams, leaving behind the scent of roses in the night air. And then, he made a mistake. One night, as he hovered near her, one of his own golden arrows slipped and grazed his skin. For the first time in his existence, Cupid felt what he had given to so many others. His heart raced, his breath caught. He was in love. But unlike the mortals, he could never confess it. Because if Psyche ever saw him, truly saw him, Venus would take her away. So Cupid did the only thing he could. He came to her under the cover of darkness, only in the dead of night. He made her promise never to look upon his face. And though she could not see him, she loved him still. But love, real love, demands more than secrecy. One night, unable to bear the mystery any longer, Psyche lit a candle while Cupid slept. She leaned in, gazing upon the god who had captured her heart. He was beautiful, more than she had imagined, but as a single drop of hot wax fell from the candle onto his skin, he awoke. And in that moment, everything was ruined. Cupid, heartbroken, fled. Psyche had broken her promise. And Venus was enraged. As punishment, Venus sent Psyche on an impossible journey, a series of trials meant to break her. She was sent to the underworld itself, forced to retrieve the forbidden beauty of Persephone, queen of the dead. But Psyche did not give up. She faced every trial, endured every pain, all for the chance to see Cupid once more. And in the end, she won. The gods, moved by her devotion, granted Psyche immortality. She would join the ranks of the divine, standing beside Cupid as his equal. At last, Cupid was no longer cursed to watch love from afar. He could finally feel what he had given to so many others. But even now, when he flies through the sky, striking hearts with his arrows, he does so with the memory of his own story. Because love, true love, is never easy. And even the god of love himself had to fight for it. So the next time you see Cupid on a Valentine's Day card, remember, behind that playful smile lies the heart of a god who once loved a mortal and nearly lost everything. Who knows? Maybe his next arrow is meant for you. Thank you for watching this video. For more stories, please don't forget to subscribe.